You already know what you want in life. So why do your daily choices keep pulling you further away from it? In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you a simple 5-minute daily habit that will help you catch those patterns in real time so you can actually start making decisions that move your life forward. This may just be your next step. Today we are talking about the very end of your day, a reflection time. This is still a factor of your social arena on the structure of you worksheet. If you're not aware, every part of your entire life is connected to every other part. If you are neglecting one part, other parts will suffer. Next Step Nate and the structure of you worksheet is designed to help you see your entire life and all the moving parts. Click the link in the description and see how Next Step Nate can help you make sure your life doesn't crumble under the weight of the demands you have to face every day. Today's topic is simple but profound. If you don't reflect on your day reflects nothing. It just disappears. And the patterns pulling you away from the life you want, they never get addressed, and you slowly suffer without knowing why. Remember, we are not here for a quick 90-day life boot camp. We are trying to build a healthy, consistent lifestyle we are not only proud of, but will guide us over the next 40 to 60 years of life, all the way to the end, with contentment, fulfillment, and peace. That is a huge ask. Think about a pilot flying from New York to Los Angeles. Even on autopilot, that plane still lands where it's supposed to, because the navigation system is constantly checking, correcting, and recalibrating thousands of micro adjustments per hour. You are the pilot of your life, but without systems and practices you know you can rely on, you will end up 1,000 miles from where you intended to go, and you won't even notice until you're already there. Don't be that person with all that regret later on. That is what this daily reflection practice is designed to fix. Here's the core idea, and it's simpler than you think. Every evening, after dinner, before bed, whatever fits your life, you take 5 minutes and you review your day through one specific life category from your structure. These are the foundations and pillars that actually make up who you are and what you're trying to build. Now, don't try to review every category every night. That will overwhelm you and it misses the whole point. You pick one, and within that category, you find one real moment from your day, a conversation, a decision, a reaction, something that actually happened. And then you examine it honestly against the life you're trying to build. Think of it this way. Your values are a compass. They tell you which direction to go, but a compass only helps if you look at it. This practice is the moment every day when you stop, pull out that compass, and check your bearing. Done consistently, this is one of the most powerful self-awareness tools I know. Not because it's complicated, but because it's honest. Now, let me walk you through the 4 questions of your reflection time. Question 1. Did this moment align with my values, goals, and the life I'm trying to build? This is the foundation because it forces you to compare your actions to your intentions. Let's say it's a night that you're going to reflect on health. That's the moment you pick. You skip your workout and order takeout. Now, be honest with yourself. Did that decision align with the healthier life you're trying to build? Maybe it didn't, and that's okay. This isn't about beating yourself up. This is about seeing clearly. Because if you never ask the question, you never see the pattern. And patterns are where your life is actually being shaped. Not in the big dramatic moments, but in the small quiet ones. Question 2. How was my attitude in that moment? This one is underrated and most people skip right past it. Because here's the thing, you can do the right thing with the wrong attitude and still damage a relationship. You can show up to work with resentment and wonder why you feel burned out 6 months later. Your attitude is a choice, but most people don't treat it that way. They treat it like the weather, something that just happens to them. Ask yourself, was I patient in that moment? Was I present in that moment? Was I grateful? Or was I distracted, irritable, going through the motions? This question starts training you to notice, before the moment is over, what kind of energy you're bringing into it. Question 3. How was my effort and work ethic? This isn't just, did I work hard? It's, did I bring my best to this moment? And there's a real difference between a hard day where you gave everything you had and a comfortable day where you kind of coasted through. Both can look identical from the outside, but you know the difference. And this question makes you say it out loud. Did you cut corners? Did you show up half distracted? Or did you genuinely give what you had on that particular day? Notice I said what you had on that day, not some ideal version of yourself. Some days your best is a 10. Some days your best is a 4. What matters is that you gave whatever you honestly had to give. Question 4. If I had to live this moment over again, right now, what would I do differently? This is where the growth actually happens. Not what would I do differently with more time and better preparation. We're not building a time machine. I'm talking about right now. Same circumstances, same resources. What would you change? Maybe you'd respond instead of react. Maybe you'd speak up instead of being quiet. Maybe you'd choose patience instead of frustration. Here's why this question is so powerful. Every time you practice it in reflection, you get a little faster at doing it in real life. You start catching yourself mid-moment, before the decision is even made, before the words come out, before the damage is done. That's self-awareness, becoming self-discipline. And that's the whole game right there. Here's what makes this practice different from most self-improvement habits. It's specific. You're not journaling vague feelings. You're examining one real moment through 4 focused questions. That specifically is what makes it actually useful. It compounds. Every evening you do this, you add one data point, one honest look at the gap between who you are and who you're becoming. After 30 days, you have 30 data points, and patterns start to emerge. You start to see yourself clearly, maybe for the first time. And here's the thing about patterns. Once you see them, you cannot unsee them. You stop being surprised by your own behavior. You start understanding why you make the choices you make. And that understanding is the foundation of real, lasting change. And finally, it keeps you aligned. Most people don't drift away from their goals because they give up. They drift because they stop paying attention. Life gets loud and their intentions get quiet. This practice is your nightly check-in with the life you're consciously building. 5 minutes to make sure you're still holding the compass and still moving in the right direction. So here's how to start this. Not next week, tonight. After dinner, right before bed, take 5 minutes. Put your phone down. No distractions. Pick one life category. Health, family, finances, career, relationships. Something that you experience today that immediately surfaces in your mind. Just pick one. Find that one real moment from today. Small is fine. Small is actually better. Work through the 4 questions. Not to perform some ritual. Don't just go through the motions. But just look honestly at your day. Understand it and identify one small thing you'd do differently. That's the whole practice. One category, one moment, 4 questions, 5 minutes. If you do that consistently, even a few nights a week, and I promise you within 30 days, you will know yourself better than you have in years. And that self-knowledge, that is the compass that guides everything else you're trying to build. A great place to start considering your life is your physical health. Watch this video next to see why you don't need to become a gym bro to bring your physical health back up to par.